From the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, it's the NFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports. Saints taking on the Washington football team.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Washington football team and the New Orleans Saints. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
10 yards to go.
And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Walker throwing on 1st down. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too. From the gun, Walker rolling to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
And 15.
To throw is Walker. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced a 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football. Forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Demario Davis there on the stop.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like that. And they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
First down, Washington.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 37. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Now he'll pull it down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Chase Young. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Walker, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And does Washington have it? They do. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept at jarring it free. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Walker. Strong coverage by Washington. And now 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Now we get another look at Washington on offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. Third down here.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. To throw is Walker. On first and 10. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on first and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Second and 9.
To throw again on second down. Walker. Fighting Harris over the middle. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Washington, nothing.
Looking to throw again on second down. Walker. Harris has it over the middle. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Third and 1.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46. From the gun, Walker. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 49-yard line.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
3-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Walker. He'll find its tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there of 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. From the gun, Walker. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't come before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to someone else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there, and what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Looking to throw. And this one's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And that'll be incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a fourth down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
His throw caught right around the 6. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it?
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
25-yard line.
The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. And the good news, his team's winning. The bad news, he hasn't had the game that he's hoped to, at least to this point here in the second quarter.
And a lot of that is pride, because these types of backs want to be in the center of all the action and leading their team to victory. They'll take the win right now, hoping to jump his game up as this one moves on.
He probably wants a little bit more of the spotlight going forward. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On second down, Kamara. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop, a man down on the return. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Devin Asiasi there to make the grab. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
They're on 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And Marquez Callaway, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Throwing again. Walker. He rifles one that's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick.
Intercepted by Washington. They'll take over first and 10. They're on 28-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Taken about 7 yards deep, and we will not see a run back here from Harris. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Walker gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he gets it down to the 32. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Walker. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Right back to him for 10 more and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Walker on 1st down. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Operating from the gun, Walker. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jonathan Allen, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Walker. Forced out to his left. And the pressure gets to him again. And a play like that, with how far he had to go to make that sack, shows how athletic defensive ends have become in the NFL.
And not just athletic, this is coached in a big way. Run to the football at all times. How about never giving up on it and pursuing all the way across the field?
Makes the score Saints 13.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. He had over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of this wild card game. On first down, Gibson. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Now a give right side. It's Gibson, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him.
The pass complete to Terry McLaurin. It's a gain of 8.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Zach Boyd able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. On the counter, here's Kamara. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive. Walker now off the play fake. That's taken in by Callaway. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Saints, first down.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Walker throwing on first down. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints add on to their lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Lutz good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man, it's Gibson, complete. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
Antonio Gibson. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards there and a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 44-yard line.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 44-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. And here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints' 11-yard line.
That's complete right around the 8. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Good job there defensively to push him back on first down. I'm not sure if this is 4-down territory or not because they can kick the field goal and get it back within a score. But you know that's not what they're thinking right now. A field goal has to be their last option.
The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. This is a big play in this wild card matchup facing 3rd and goal. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Devin Asiasi, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And Washington able to make this a close game again. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And we will not see a run back here from Harris. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Walker. That is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Here's Kamara off the draw. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Walker on 3rd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick.
Walker's pass. intercepted by Washington.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. And he'll give it here to his running back. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. The quick slant caught, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And Washington has retaken the lead.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
McManus's point after is good, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only one score down.
Yeah, true. We could have some twists and turns. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Completes this to Callaway over on the right side. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. The Saints on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's what we are.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
They'll look to throw. Going for it all. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. Here we go with Kamara. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They'll run on first down. Gibson. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. And they take a knee. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 to go in the 4th. Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. I know there may be temptation to go for it here in overtime.